I'm Cash, and welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where today we're breaking down all the goal score between Liverpool and Athletic Club. Funny thing, Athletic Club's logo is very similar to Athletic Bilbao's, and you can get them confused. Now, this Liverpool team is going to be quite interesting to watch. And I know Club Athletic, I kind of like what they did is where they played 2 games in one day, where almost like the B squad played and then the A squad played. Liverpool has still got some work to do, from what I can see. And everyone's sort of saying already Liverpool have won the league and they're going to get Isak and run on. But you know what? I think their left back and their right back are fantastic, but they're also terrible at the same time. Doesn't make sense, Cash. I know. When you have 2 great players doing this very similar things on the field, you're going to be very, very exposed. And it's going to be interesting to see how Slot stops his midfield running forward and trying to score goals. Now, I don't like to make any predictions until at least sort of 4 or 5 games into the season, and I think anyone that does league predictions beforehand is a complete moron and doesn't understand anything about football. Adding better players to your team doesn't necessarily mean your team is going to be a better team, even if you have won the league. If you're normally adding 1 or 2, that's fine, but Liverpool have added more than 1 or 2, and they've added some great players, I'll be honest. And it's how the team is going to sort of... Everybody knew their place last season. Everybody knew their job. Everyone knew what they were doing. It was an extension from Klopp. It wasn't, just complete Klopp football. It was an extension of that. So everyone was kind of knew what they were doing. That's not the case anymore. There's a lot of wholesale changes, especially in this midfield area. Van Dijk's another year older. Is he a little bit slower? They need more cover at the back. Because Van Dijk's going to get in. Someone's going to get injured, and they need more cover. But I tell you one thing Liverpool's going to do. They're going to be the best team to watch. I can tell you that right now. Just from this, they're going to have 15 players in the box the way they're going. So I was interesting because when I was watching the Arsenal highlights yesterday and trying to do a breakdown of Arsenal, you couldn't see how they were going to score in open play. You were just watching the game and you're just like, oh, the ball's moving around a bit. They didn't look like they're going to score goals. Liverpool look like they're going to score goals. When they go forward, you need to worry. And go forward they do. So here we are. We're looking just as the ball comes in here. It's not really a good ball. It's terrible, to be fair. It's way too close to the goalkeeper. It's not really a decent ball. But why I'm showing it is just the new kiddie, Florian Wirtz, is on the end of it trying to, get his goal. He's right up there. And that's going to be a theme because I think he's always up front. Basically, he just does what he wants. And I think if Liverpool can get him to do that, they're going to be a really decent team. The issue with that is they really need 2 midfielders they're going to sit and hold. Gravenberch can do that. So can Slobosai. But Slobosai also likes to get forward as well. So Liverpool's, it's going to be interesting to see. Now, the other part about this as well, I don't really clarify this in pre-season sort of discussions, which I need to sort of say. When I was ever doing pre-seasons, and I'd even do it in games sometimes, I knew that I'm going to play you, right? And I know that I don't really... This game doesn't mean anything. What I mean by that is it's in the league. We're going to finish where we're finishing. You're going to finish where you're finishing. We can't catch you. You can't catch us. It doesn't matter if we win or lose this game. However, next week we've got you in the cup. I want to win that cup. So what I've got to do is play a completely different way in the cup than I am in the league. I'll even lose in the league to beat you in the cup. People go, well, that's crazy. You want to win every game. Well, you can't win every game. You've got to be realistic. You've got to be an adult at some point. There's not many adults talking about football. They just like prattle on about nonsense. Sometimes you go, okay, I'm not going to show... Why I'm talking about this is pre-season. I'm not going to show you my starting 11 and the way I'm setting out my team. Because for the first 5 weeks, I'm going to play a certain way. And by the time you figure that out, I'm going to be transitioning and changing it again and again and again. So it's harder for you to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so some of these problems that I'm seeing with certain teams will just sort of disappear as the season starts because they're not showing their full hand. I don't think Nicolas Arteta is that smart. I don't think he's that coach that's going, okay, I'm holding things back because I don't want people to see what I'm actually trying to plan to do. And a lot of that as well is because his team is much more established, I think, than this new look Liverpool team. It is a very new look Liverpool team. And I don't think Slot's being honest with his midfield and putting out, okay, this is how I'm going to be playing it. And I can think there's a lot of that in this game where he's just let him go and just have fun trying to score some goals. Now, this is, like, if you're a Liverpool fan, this is encouraging for you. You want to see this. So Slobosai's just hitting a bit of a mess of a free kick, whatever they're doing. Watch this. Do we see how sharp Liverpool players are there trying to win the ball, trying to get a goal, trying to score something? That's called competition for your spot. You know, there's lots of big dogs on the field, on the team, and you've got to be performing at your highest, and you've got to be switched on because, and that does create sharpness of fighting for your spot, and you can see that right there. This is where I think Liverpool are going to be devastating this season. Just have a little look at what you're looking at here, right? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, we've zoomed in like a boomer. Yeah, we're terrible. I don't even know how I do that, by the way. I think I double clicks. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Liverpool players. This player here is behind the ball. He's irrelevant. So's he. Look, and you've got a 7th Liverpool player running forward. Like, I'm going to be the one that scores. Madness. Total madness. These guys don't know what to do. There's no pressure on the ball. They can't really get close. And there's the through ball. That is an absolutely worldy quality through ball. And Gakpo should have finished it off, but he doesn't. And that's the sort of difference I'm talking about with the clear opportunity they've got there to score a goal, where Arsenal weren't really creating those. And we're going to see in the first 5 weeks of what I'll be right, but yeah, I know I'll be right. But we're going to see that come to fruition, I think. But I just wanted to show you that worldy ball and the fact that Liverpool just got, I think they're just going to have more players forward than you. So here we are, the lead up to the goal here. But this is just a break from the halfway line. I think this is one of the new kiddies, no idea, running off with a ball. But I want to show you this because this is awful. Watch this. Oh, he's got his arm up. I forgot to say it. Yeah, I was watching it. I go, there's no way he's telling someone what to do. Yeah, he's got his arm up. So we know in the next 5 seconds, someone is going to score a goal. Look, off you go, mate. Mark him down there. Yeah. And he's just beating him with a terrible, absolutely terrible step over. But look at the gap here. Look at the Liverpool players that are already waiting for the ball. They've got some pace up front. They've got some pace in this team. It's going to be a nasty team to play against. If you have a bad day against Liverpool, I wouldn't be surprised if they put 6 or 7 past someone in the Premier League this season. If that happens, you'll go, yeah, or I expect that to happen. Yeah. It will. It doesn't mean they're going to do it every week. It doesn't mean they're going to win every game. It doesn't mean they're going to be, consistently beating the likes of Arsenal or Man City. But someone will have a bad day and Liverpool will punish them this season. It's a decent ball across the box, actually. This ball that comes across, it just cuts everybody out. No idea if he's planning to do this or not, or if he's just trying to play the percentages. Because the pass would have been, if you were watching, as he's made that run, that's where he would have been looking to pass it. He doesn't. He picks him out back here. I don't think he means to. I think he just means to pull it back towards the penalty spot and hoping someone is going to be in that space. And it's Mo Salah, and it's just easy as you like. I mean, Mo Salah's just like, you're going to give me these? This is going to be a silly season. If you give me chances like this in the box unmarked, yeah, it's going to be stupid. Now, most teams do put 2 players on Mo Salah. So it's going to be interesting to see if they put 2 players on in this season, because they're going to leave someone else free at Liverpool, and that might be Wirtz, and that could be punishing for you. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Liverpool just ping the ball over the top and say, off you go, boys. It's 2 out here. It's 1 out here. There's 1 running through the middle, and there's 2 defenders. They should have scored. It's Wirtz again through the middle. Salah tees him up, and he doesn't finish it. But that's 2 opportunities he's already had. There's 1 Gakpo's missed. That's 3, plus the goal. The chances are racking up. I mean, they're racking up pretty fast. And I mean, that should have been a goal. But again, there's 4 Liverpool's players wanting to get 2 defenders. That's worrying. Just as good as they are up front, they could be just as bad at the back. That's the thing I'm fearing with Liverpool here with all their attacking prowess. Look how high this line is. I'm going to say it every single week, I think, this season. I might even do a compilation video at the end of the year of all of the times I've said, look, if your line is up that high, everyone is running towards the goal. And you're opening up the space to put the ball into. It can be a bad ball. Doesn't matter, because you've given them the space to run into. The keeper's nowhere near to be seen. Look, the keeper, you can see he goes to think about it, but he can't because the ball is just in no man's land. This is where Liverpool's defensive, if they want to do anything this season, they have to be better than this, because this is a nothing loopy ball. No quality to it. No driven, oh, here it is. It's just a looped up ball in there. And when it goes to ground right here, you can see there's no Liverpool player able to challenge. Why? Because look, everyone is facing the goal. It's like we know this, and we do this every week. Oh, look. So no one is able to just turn because he's facing the goal and that's where he wants to go. No one can really stop and put their foot on it, and it just dribbles and it just smashes into the net box completely unmarked. Easy as you like. Bosh, in the goal. As I say, that's worrying for Liverpool. Here we are with Liverpool attacking again. Another opportunity. No, it's their centre-back, Konate. And I think he was supposed to be going off to Real Madrid, but I don't know if he's going now or not. But I think he's decided to play as a striker because, well, apparently everybody else on Liverpool is now a striker as well. So there's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Liverpool players forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Why are you not counting those, Cash? Because these two are behind the ball. He is an option, so he's technically there to whip another ball in. These two are away from the play. So there's actually 7 v 8 in Liverpool's favour, which is madness. Ball comes in, wah, push. And maybe if he just let it come down on his chest and kicked it in the goal instead of trying to be, I don't know, whatever, he would have got himself a goal, but it looked great anyway. So that was another chance from open play. Here's another one from open play. Now, I also think this is going to be a bit of an issue until Liverpool sorts themselves out of it. It'll probably take about 6 months, maybe a bit longer. So what that is the new boy syndrome. Okay, so you're the new boy on the team, but you're used to scoring goals. But you've got Mo Salah on the team. You've got other people. You're trying to impress people. And sometimes the easiest way to impress them is give them an assist. You're here, mate. You score it instead of me. And you've got to be ruthless. In this situation, he should be heading the ball in the goal. He's not. He's dropping it to his teammate, and he's missing it and all sorts of stuff. But, yeah, another opportunity for Liverpool. Again, look, we've got one Liverpool player wide here, one wide there. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Liverpool players. It's like... This is what I mean. They're going to go forward really well, but they're going to get caught on the counter-attack. Spectacularly bad at some point. But that sharpness I was explaining about going in on the keeper earlier on, you can see it right here. Let's watch this. Bosch, as it goes, and this is where they get the next goal. Keeper makes a save. Doesn't matter. Liverpool players are alive to it, and then they run and get themselves another goal. Bonk. Defensively, though, this is just way, way too easy. Unmarked, in the box, at the near post. Going into the straight there. Yeah. Not sure. I don't think this is Alisson here as well. I'm not sure. Like honestly, who Liverpool's number one is. I know Kelleher's gone and they bought another goalkeeper who's supposed to be fantastic as well. But yeah, Alisson to me is still is he the best keeper in the world? I don't like using those phrases because it's nonsense. Definitely the top 5, definitely top 3 in my opinion in the world goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. Is he saving this? No idea. Don't even know if Virgil's, if he was on the field, that this isn't happening either. But he's not, and that might happen in the season, and that's just too easy. Way, way too easy. I think most of the Liverpool players are waiting to get the ball back so they can try and score down the other end. Here we've got another situation where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Liverpool players are in the other team's box. Oh, they've decided to crowd the one player and go, yeah, if we all stand where the ball is, they won't pass it to one of these open players on the back post. I think this is their new right back. Like it's going to be insane to watch them attack. They're going to be fun to watch. They're going to score goals. They're going to concede goals as well. But this is one of those times when you see the strikers decided, I'm scoring. Don't care what's going on. I'm scoring a goal. So he's put his foot down, turned, and then he's just rifled it into the goal. Keeper should have done better. But ultimately, Liverpool have created a lot of opportunity in this game. And Mo Salah misses a penalty. They're going to be fun to watch. And, well, you lot will get to watch them on Sunday in the Community Shield. I won't, because I won't be around until next Saturday, the day after the Premier League starts. And I'll see you then. And should see you on Monday Night Football for my new show at 8 o'clock UK time. But other than that, see you next time on Cash Talks Football.